Hi, good evening everyone, Daniel. I'm back for another reading. I've just done one, and you know what? I'm going in for another one. Yeah, so channel is already open, spirit is already here, I'm in the flow, so I'm doing again. I'm pulling out the cards, and we have the Eight of Swords. We have this is the message to reach people who need this today, or a certain individual. Six of Cups. A lot of emotional body, water body coming out today, but that's okay. You can deal with that. And we have the Four of Wands. I'm keeping the music on, my flow, helps me with my concentration. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, so the energy of these cards we're going to be working with today are the Eight of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands. For those of you professionals out there, give me a second just to catch up. I will be with you in a moment. So, 1 second. Okay, got it. So feeling trapped. We've got 9 of them. Okay, it's child. Okay. We can deal with that. See what's happening here. So the Four of Wands. Alright. Alright, okay. I'm going to turn this down a little bit and we'll get to it. Okay. Alright. So let's get this reading started, shall we? So what I'm feeling here is that sort of, stuck in a rut situation, change. You're wanting that change in life, and you're going through, wherever you are out there, you're going through a situation, showing a situation, people at the moment, and there's a lot of change happening, and it's down to us to show up to that change and do something about it. Now you may be feeling trapped, stuck at the moment. You may be in an unhealthy relationship. That's coming out as well. Unhealthy relationships, maybe unhealthy relationships with partners, work, possibly. You've just been there for a little bit too long right now, and you know what? You've known for a while. This is nothing new to you. This is no breaking news. You know this already. You are working on something at the moment. You're looking for a new place, a new place to be, a new environment, and sometimes we can just feel that that it's not going to shift, that it won't happen, and that is not true. what your intentions are, what you set in motion starts from the inside, and your inner core, once reflected onto the outside world, whether you want it or not, the universe sets up reactions and tries to work in your favor, as long as you work with it, not against it, working with it. This is really what you're looking for here, isn't it? Yeah, you're looking for new foundations. You're looking for, a place of, stability, because you're not in a stable place right now. Now, what this is also showing me is, what you're going through right now. Yeah, someone's going through something. You're going through a situation. You're in a place. Yeah, you can't seem to get out of that place. Yeah, something's holding you back. You're holding you back, maybe. Is it addiction that's holding you back? Possibly. Is it general, trauma? Possibly, potentially. Or is it that your life was going well, and for some reason you find yourself in this place. Let's talk about this place for a minute, shall we? Not the most nicest of mental spaces to be in. Let's talk about the mental aspect. So we can sort of find ourselves in a loop, and that sort of daydreaming does work. It helps us get through days sometimes. And know this well. In this reading, there's victory here. There is something coming to fruition for you. Yeah, being awareness is coming up. Okay, so you're very well aware, whoever you are, of what you want. Okay, you're aware of where you want to get to. Yeah, and what your next step is in life. Okay, that feeling of accomplishment and peace. I think peace is definitely a big one. A lifetime of chaos, or a lifetime, a situation right now which is bringing you nothing but conflict and strife, can be, disheartening at times. And it's good to remember. It's good to look back sometimes, because not everything's always doom and gloom. You look back and you be honest and you see what's happening or what has happened. There was moments of inspiration, there was moments of love, there was moments of greatness, there was moments of clarity, there were breakthroughs. Your childhood had so many beautiful things. The mind automatically sometimes wants to, by design, pick up on the negative aspects, especially if we have negative happening around us. People tend to sort of lash out, or either lash out or don't. You've got two ways of dealing with it, and you can either take it out on yourself, which is not a good place to be in my experience. I remember a time of mine when I'd just recently got back to the country. I'd lost my mother, my family had betrayed and fallen out with me. They plotted to take everything off me, and succeeded in that. I was away abroad, I didn't see it happening. Took the wheel, the house, and came back grieving. No family, no hugs, no nothing. Just almshouse, because they wanted money, they wanted my name, they wanted my title. And moreover, my mum loved me, so there was a little bit of jealousy there. So they took it out on me. So it's not about me, but I remember that put me in a situation where I was already hurting, I was grieving, but I had no choice, because I was homeless, to seek help from the government. And I was in a government place, and I felt trapped. This is not me. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have to want to get up and go back to work. Something hit me. It was a rock bottom. It was a breakdown. And when we're in this place, ultimately, that's what we want. We want that. But it is, it's a lesson. Life's a lesson, you know. And these are, these are, whether you want it or not, these are some of the most challenging, brutal days that you're going through right now, potentially, of your life. Test of character, test of soul caliber, test of strength, test of might, yeah. But how you show up in this experience is really what it's all about. How you, you know, respond to what's happening around you. Sometimes, you know, it's not as easy as said than done, you know. Especially if you're in a place of addiction, you know, we can be trapped into that addiction, and you know that alone is a major challenge to get over. Seek help, seek support. Otherwise, you're going to stay in the same place. Things don't get better; they just progress. They stay the same or get worse. In my experience, you know, what I've seen out there and what I've also gone through myself. We know as well that, you know, we can look, we can talk about things, you know, they might be slightly uncomfortable, but that's okay, that's alright, because, you know, there is light all around, you know, being honest here, there's light all around. You yourself can be that transformation, you know, there are good people out there in the world. You know, if you so want that help, whatever that situation may be, you know, police car just went past in the background, you know, maybe there is manipulation going on, maybe there is something happening that makes you feel scared or vulnerable. Maybe you do need help, maybe you do need to, you know, it might not be the police, it might just be, you know, a government service that will help you get through a situation. Who knows what's going to happen in life, you know, life throws us many challenges. Many things, and it's how we get through them. A lot of us can stay in that one place for too long, and it is a matter of life and death. It really is a matter of life and death. These cards coming out, you know, I'm getting deep into it because it's being me. I'm just reading them how I see them, okay? It's telling me that you will be okay, you will be alright, you know, like me, you know, there's victory there every day, there is victory to be had, there are times to go through to get to the promised land, yeah, there is work to be done. Look at yourself, you know, look at the people around you, look at where you are. Find some courage, reach out, pick yourself up, walk into the light. Might be the hardest thing you have to do, but this is on the horizon, yeah? This is on the horizon, you know? I know you've been thinking of people, you know? Maybe they're not with you anymore. Maybe they're not here to support you anymore, you know? Maybe they're on the other side. They're with you. Summon them into your power. They're with you, yeah? God's with you. I'm with you, yeah? I'm picking up on a lot of emotion in this reading. A lot of emotion. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm picking up on a lot of emotion. Good gosh. Wow. Everything's going to be alright. It really will. Everything will be okay, yeah? And moreover, let's just try and practice some self-care. I think self-care is going to be very important for you. Focus, yeah? Focus, yeah? Own your power, yeah? Don't be afraid. It's hard to do sometimes, but reach out, try and find that support, try and find those people out there who can help you get in the right direction. Not everybody's going to be your best ally. When you're in this place, there's a lot of people in this place. And you know what, to be honest with you, brutal truth, this world is full of traps, it's full of darkness, it really is. There's a lot of darkness out there. And when you get tied up into it, you know, it's consuming. It will consume you. And you know, it's as simple as that. It will. Now that's a lot of talk about that stuff. Watch this. Boom. Mushkila binga. Chabin. Ha. It's gone. No longer exists. Burn it away. Light your fire. Light your inner fire. Light your temple. Own your power. Yeah. Don't be afraid. You know. It's happening. The universe is happening for you. Whoever's watching this reading, this is the timeless reading, yeah. So whoever gets this reading, whenever it comes to you in time, yeah, whatever it is that you're going through, yeah, you know, these spirits, your ancestors, your guardians, yeah, they love you, and they want only the best for you. They want you to love yourself, yeah? They want you to, to go through this. Unfortunately, sometimes we have to go through this to really know what we're made of, yeah? It's called resilience, it's called refinement. And those souls who can go through heavy, dark days, like a diamond, I'm not the first one to say this, but I do like this way of breaking it down. You need to get pressure, that pressure, building pressure, yeah? Place of sometimes being trapped in the ground, yeah? Diamonds are trapped in the ground till it comes out. But what I'm trying to say to you is that resilient soul that you are, because you are a resilient soul. Feel you're a resilient soul. Just a minute, yeah? You're a resilient soul. And you will be able to get through this, yeah? Call it out. This is the time to go in, yeah? Go in, yeah? Figure out your inner powers, yeah? There is a way out, yeah? I don't believe there's anything such thing as a trap. I see traps coming a mile off nowadays. Well, I don't want to get over cocky about it, but truth is, it's all training. It's all training for your better good, yeah? And I can't stand that YouTube has just done this to me, yeah? But we will get through it. And we'll try and not let it affect my flow, yeah? Oh my gosh, it's going so slow. It is going so slow. 1 minute, bear with me a second. Yeah, 1 second, we'll get there. Oh, bam, done, we're there. Shambhala, peace, wow, amazing. I can't stand interruptions. So I still get a little bit like that, interrupting, like, it's okay, we're not perfect. None of the perfect out here, man. Life throws many challenges at me. It's how we rise out those challenges, like a phoenix from the ashes, yeah? Burn on the battlefield, dead from life, reborn, new flame, new power. It's coming. Whatever you want, it's coming. Alright. I'm going to pull, keep yourself together. I'm going to pull 3 mermaids. I love the mermaids, yeah? Alright. 1 second. Right, so I just shuffled this, but yeah, prudence has come out again. Okay, that's telling me, yeah, fire in the hole, yeah. Don't be alarmed. And it makes sense. Emotional manipulation, financial manipulation is at play. It's a nice people who get manipulated in this world, yeah. Don't let people fool you. Set your boundaries. No means no, yeah. No means no, and that's not being aggressive, yeah, that is being real. Because once you start letting people have that little bit, they expect more, and a paradox of more, and boom, there you are, trapped. Set your boundaries, own your power, yeah. And people don't like your flame, they don't like your desire, they don't like the light you're emitting, then those people are not for you. Do you understand? Next, reflect. Wow. I love it. Peer into the endless ocean and see what comes back. I love it. Reflect. It's a time to reflect. Yeah? You've got a lot to reflect on. Don't let current circumstances dictate where you're going. I know you're not going to. You're a powerful person. You're a powerful soul. Yeah? You can get through anything in life. Anything. No matter what it is, you will find a way. There's no rush. There's nothing more beautiful than now, than this moment, protection is all around you. You are protected. You are a light. You are shielded. As for your guardian angels are shielding you, you are guided. Yeah? If you ask for guidance, guidance will come. Listen to the voice within. Know what you want. Know where you're going. The universe will manifest the way for you. Move with it. Flow with it. Okay? Reflect. Be in the memories. Reflect what's happening around. Feel it. Flow through it. Don't stay there too long. Feel it. Learn. I'm going to pull you one more, yeah? Okay. Ambition. Look at that. And this card says, set your sights beyond the horizon. What a way to finish. Ambition. Time to pick yourself up. Time to know your worth. You are worthy. You are worthy of being loved. You are worthy of better circumstances. You are worthy of better times. You are worthy of better people. You are worthy, yeah, of living the life that you want. Know your worth. Know your worth. Don't sell yourself out cheap. Don't allow people to manipulate you. Please, don't do that. Have some ambition. You need ambition. This could be your saving frequency within all of this. This card, this reading, for whoever you are out there, whoever's needing this reading right now, yeah? Notice well, this frequency here, this last one, through all of it, you got your protection, you got everything there, that could be the very driving energy, force that pulls you into better days and better horizons. Okay? Set your eyes high. Focus on the goal. Write it down. Find an ambition. Find what you're good at. Aim. And go. Just do it. And Nike. You know, like Nike. Nike says just do it. IBM says think. Screw IBM. No disrespect. Don't sue me, IBM. I didn't mean it like that, but Nike it. Yeah? Just do it. Alright, so on that note, I'm going to bring this reading down, ground it, burn any negative energies that may have come into presence, blow them all away. They don't exist anymore. They're only words. But listen to your ambition and know your worth. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for listening. I send you nothing but love and light and guidance.